A false notion of manliness leads boys astray, conditioning them to believe that strength is measured by dominance and aggression. True manliness, however, is fundamentally humane and deeply rooted in empathy. It operates on a noble principle, declaring that we who are strong are to bear the infirmities of the weak. Its primary work is to protect those who cannot defend themselves from the harshness of the world. It seeks to stand firmly between the tyrant and the slave, offering a shield to the powerless. It acts as a barrier between the ruthless oppressor and his intended victim. This timeless ideal is identical in all eras with the ancient spirit of chivalry. It is the very same spirit that led the good knights of old to wander in search of robbers, giants, and tyrannical lords. These heroes fought against those who oppressed the poor and robbed helpless women and orphans of their rights. While there are no tyrant barons ruling from stone castles now, the underlying spirit of tyranny and cruelty is still to be found. The good knight today is the one who provides practical help for blind, the deaf, and the insane. He is a person who defends animals from being cruelly treated and voices their silent suffering. He actively rescues little children from bad usage, neglect, and systemic abuse. He champions justice and seeks to give working women their full and rightful rights in society. He protects all these sufferers from that false manliness, which is inherently brutal to the weak. The true knights today are those who organize communities to prevent cruelty and protect the vulnerable. They're the ones who enforce laws against those who, for a little financial gain, exploit human vices and make men drunkards. The giants and dragons of our modern world are those cruelties and brutalities that use their power to ill-treat those who are at their mercy. True manliness is tender and loving, understanding that real strength lies in a compassionate heart. False manliness, on the other hand, is cold and hard, cynical and contemptuous of others. History consistently shows that the bravest and most heroic souls are usually the most loving. Garibaldi, Mazzini, and the great heroes of our times perfectly illustrated this profound depth of character. Think of Martin Luther, who stood unshakable and never feared the fierce face of any man. Gustavus Adolphus and William of Orange are stellar examples of this rare union of courage and tenderness. While they were bold as lions in the defense of the right, such men in their homes and private lives displayed a gentle, nurturing grace. False manliness remains entirely unfeeling, with no kindly sympathies, behaving in a manner that is rude, rough, and overbearing. True manliness is temperate, relying on reason and calm judgment rather than explosive outbursts. It is moderate in its desires and actions, avoiding the destructive paths of arrogance and excess. It continuously exercises self-control, mastering its own impulses before trying to influence others. It is fully capable of self-denial and renunciation for the ultimate well-being of the community. In total opposition, false manliness is stubbornly self-willed and chronically self-indulgent, pursuing its own desires at the direct expense of everyone else.